Assalamu alaikum. Today marks 21 years since the fateful attacks on the United States of America on September 11th, 2001. It was the largest attack on US soil since World War II and the Pearl Harbor attacks. However, unlike World War II, this war on terrorism has led to the longest war in the United States' sordid and violent history. Longer than the War of Independence, longer than the Civil War, longer than World War I and World War II, longer than Vietnam, longer than Korea, and longer than the first invasion of Iraq. And in addition to this, the United States has jettisoned almost every law alongside its allies in its so-called pursuit of the war on terrorism. It has jettisoned the presumption of innocence, the rule of law, the absolute prohibition against torture, the use of extrajudicial killing and extrajudicial detention. It has used all of these measures that are all regarded as illegal under international law. In addition to this, the United States has partnered off with countries that are known to use and practice torture in the outsourcing of the torture program. Guantanamo, secret detention sites, targeted assassinations have all become part of the United States weapons and arsenal in the war on terrorism, at the cost of at least $8 trillion to the US taxpayer and the cost of close to 1 million lives in Iraq and Afghanistan and the wider Muslim world. That is the equivalent of at least 500 9/11s meted out across to the Muslim world over a period of the past 2 decades. The United States has continued its war on terrorism despite the fact that it is a bipartisan program. Both Democrats and Republican presidents have instituted various aspects of the war on terrorism, and yet these presidents have been outlasted by the very people they attacked in the beginning, the Taliban, with whom the United States had to negotiate and withdraw in defeat last year. So despite all of this, the war on terror is still alive and kicking on this anniversary, this 21st anniversary of the 9/11 attacks.